Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Keiaradise. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, join the tribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget about TikTok. Okay, so I read this super interesting article in the New York Times about China, and if they're not talking about me, I just thought it would spark a cool, interesting conversation because it's just so new age and it's a trend, a global trend. But let's just read the article together and then see what comes out from it. So basically the article is called These Chinese Millennials Are Chilling and Beijing Isn't Happy. Young people in China have set off a nascent counterculture movement that involves lying down and doing as little as possible. That ain't me, y'all. So 5 years ago, Luo Huazhong, it doesn't say his how to pronounce his name. I just assume that's how it is. Huazhong, I don't know. Anyway, he discovered that he enjoyed doing nothing. He quit his job as a factory worker in China, biked 1,300 miles from Sichuan province to Tibet, and decided he could get by on odd jobs and $60 a month from his savings. He called his new lifestyle lying flat. I've been chilling, Mr. Luo, 31, wrote on a blog post in April describing his way of life. I don't feel like there's anything wrong. He titled his post, Laying Flat is Justice, attaching a photo of himself lying on his bed in a dark room with his curtains drawn. Before long, the post was celebrated by Chinese millennials as an anti-consumerist manifesto. Lying flat went viral and has since become a broader statement about Chinese society. A generation ago, the route to success in China was to work hard, get married, and have children. The country's authoritarianism was seen as a fair trade-off as millions were lifted out of poverty. But with employees working longer hours and housing prices rising faster than incomes, many young Chinese fear they will be the first generation not to do better than their parents. They are now defying the country's long-held prosperity narrative by refusing to participate in it. Mr. Luo's blog post was removed by censors who saw it as an affront to Beijing's economic ambitions. Mentions of lying flat, Tangping, as it's known in Mandarin, are heavily restricted on the Chinese internet. An official counter-narrative has also emerged, encouraging young people to work hard for the sake of the country's future. After working for so long, I just felt numb, like a machine, Mr. Luo said in an interview. And so I resigned. To lie flat means to forego marriage, not have children, stay unemployed, and eschew material wants such as a house or a car. It is the opposite of what Chinese leaders have asked of their people. But that didn't bother Dion Ding. Mr. Ding, 22, has been lying flat for almost 3 months and thinks of the act as silent resistance. He dropped out of a university in his final year in March because he didn't like the computer science major his parents had chosen for him. After leaving school, Mr. Ding used his savings to rent a room in Shenzhen. He tried to find a regular office job, but realized that most positions required him to work long hours. I want a stable job that allows me to own my own time to relax, but where can I find it, he said. Mr. Ding thinks young people should work hard for what they love, but not 9-9-6, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week, as many employers in China expect. Frustrated with the job search, he decided that lying flat was the way to go. To be honest, it feels really comfortable, he said. I don't want to be too hard on myself. To make ends meet, Mr. Ding gets paid to play video games and has minimized his spending by doing things like cutting out his favorite bubble tea. Asked about his long-term plans, he said, "Come back and ask me in 6 months. I only plan for 6 months." I'm here for it, I swear, okay. While plenty of Chinese millennials continue to adhere to the country's traditional work ethic, lying flat reflects both a nascent counterculture movement and a backlash against China's hyper-competitive work environment. Shang Biao, a professor of social anthropology at Oxford University, who focuses on Chinese society, called Tangping culture a turning point for China. Young people feel a kind of pressure that they cannot explain, and they feel that promises were broken, he said. People realize that material betterment is no longer the single most important source of meaning in life. The ruling Communist Party, wary of any form of social instability, has targeted the lying flat idea as a threat to stability in China. Censors have deleted a Tangping group with more than 9,000 members on Douban, a popular internet forum. The authorities also barred posts on another Tangping forum with more than 200,000 members. In May, China's internet regulator ordered online platforms strictly restrict new posts on Tangping, according to a directive obtained by the New York Times. A second directive required e-commerce platforms to stop selling clothes, phone cases, and other merchandise branded with Tangping. The state news media has called Tangping shameful, and a newspaper warned against lying flat before getting rich. Yu Min-hong, a prominent billionaire, urged young people not to lie down because otherwise who can we rely on for the future of our country? Mr. Luo decided to write about Tangping after he saw people heatedly discussing China's latest census results in April and calls for the country to address a looming demographic crisis by having more babies. He described his original Lying Flat blog post as an inner monologue from a man living at the bottom of the society. Those people who say lying down is shameful are shameless, he said. I have the right to choose a slow lifestyle. I didn't do anything destructive to society. Do we have to work 12 hours a day in a sweatshop? Is that justice? Mr. Luo was born in rural Jiande County in eastern Zhejiang province. In 2007, he dropped out of a vocational high school and started working in factories. One job involved working 12-hour shifts at a tire factory. By the end of the day, he had blisters all over his feet, he said. In 2014, he found a job as a product inspector in a factory, but didn't like it. He quit after 2 years and took on an occasional acting gig to make ends meet. In 2018, he played a corpse in a Chinese movie by, of course, lying flat. Today, he lives with his family and spends his days reading philosophy and news and working out. He said it was an ideal lifestyle, allowing him to live minimally and think and express freely. He encourages his followers, who call him the master of lying down, to do the same. After hearing about Mr. Luo's Tangping post on a Chinese podcast, Zhang Xinmin, 36, was inspired to write a song about it. Mr. Zhang, a musician based in Wuhan, had quit his job in advertising 5 years ago to pursue his music, and the idea of lying flat resonated with him. He called his song Tangping is the Right Way. Mr. Zhang uploaded the song to his social media platforms on June 3rd, and within a day, censors had deleted it from 3 websites. He was furious. Nowadays, only running forward is allowed, but not lying down, he said. It doesn't make sense to me that they deleted this song. He eventually uploaded the song as a video on YouTube, which is blocked in China. The video shows him lying down on his sofa, casually strumming his guitar, and he sings in a breezy voice. Lying down is really good. Lying down is wonderful. Lying down is the right thing to do. Lie down so you won't fall anymore. Lying down means never falling down. Okay, so the reason why I really wanted to talk about this article, because I'm like, I am in the exact same place. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing this everywhere. It's not China. So Chinese government, don't get mad at me. I'm not saying it's not y'all. It ain't China. It is the sign of the times. Like, we don't want to work. I don't. After I got out of school, I have just been doing whatever I want, and I'm so happy about that. I'm just lying down, you know, but I want to travel and I want to make a living by just lying down. Like I want to eat every day and not have to work as a lawyer and just doing 12-hour days with people that don't like, and just being in the workforce and trying to compete and survival of the fittest and capitalism and stuff like that. I don't want to do that. The truth is, who wants to work? And society is so fueled by work. It is absolutely impossible to live a fulfilling life and have a job. And I think that we just have to like restructure society just a little bit. Like, I feel like people would be way more not inclined, but enthusiastic about working in any sector that they're working in if they were making enough money to make ends meet, A. B, if they had time to at least have a life outside of their job. You know, like people who have to work around the clock and then take their work home and just be workaholics and stuff like that, that's fine. But like for the average person who just wants to who's working just to make money, they're not doing, you know, who's working at Chipotle as a passion. Maybe you like Mexican food, but if you do, you're not going to be working at Chipotle. You're working at Chipotle because you need a job that's going to pay you some money and be semi easy or whatever. But I'm sure like most people would work 3 days a week. I would do 3 days a week if I was making a living wage and housing wasn't crazy. Like, I'm lucky I get to live with my parents, but imagine life where people have to pay rent. Okay, you have to pay rent. You have to work at a job, and then not only that, you've worked at this job all week, like no downtime, and then your paycheck finally comes and it all goes to the place you have to sleep. You don't have any options. You know, there's no housing options for people who want to just have like, I'm not like a dorm or anything like that, but like I imagine if there was like dormitories owned by the government. So yes, I'm a communist, okay? Y'all know I'm a crazy communist. But like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be in the workforce. I want to just lay down and live my best life. Like I have been, but you know, unfortunately, you need money to live your best life. You can't just live your best life without money. But like, you know, but like, what did homeboy, what's his name, Law something? He said, I'm making a little bit of money playing video games and acting as a corpse on Chinese TV. And I just gave up the bubble tea. Okay, I know I don't need much. Like that's how I feel. I'm like, I don't need much, but I do need to travel and be able to go and come as I please and wake up when I want. Like I can't. So currently, I'm looking for like part-time jobs that I can do remotely and that aren't that difficult. But it's not easy. It's not easy. They want you to show up and work. I just want to lie down. Like, come on. Let's see what this stuff is in Chinese. Like, what is this whole lay down? Okay. Oh, yeah. Tangping is lie flat. Tangping, yeah. Okay. So, 这些中国年轻人选择躺平，北京不喜欢这个想法, you know? Hey, okay. I should have read it in Chinese. You guys would have been like, ooh, let's go read it in Chinese. Okay. Oh, his name is 罗化中。发现自己很长寿，无所事事。Okay, 无所事事。So like there's a saying in Chinese, it's not really a saying, but you know what I mean. It's like an expression where it's like 吃喝拉撒乐. I think it's 吃喝拉撒乐. It's like you want to live a life where you eat, drink, pee and poop and pee, and enjoy. Like that's 吃喝拉撒乐, something like that. I can't remember the whole thing, but like, yeah. So I am definitely going to remain FUNemployed because I said to myself, like, if I don't want to be in the workforce, why even enter it? Like, I can make some money doing odd jobs. So I'm just putting this out here on my YouTube channel so y'all can know what the goal is. Like, I just need to make $1,000 to $2,000 a month. Homeboy just needs $60. Can we just give him $60 a month? I can even give him $60 a month. You know, like So if you're trying to stay fun employed, which I don't know how society is going to function. That's why I'm like, I just think they need to like automate everything so we all can just be living our best lives and nobody has to think about working at Chipotle anymore. Yes, I'm calling out Chipotle. I don't know why it's a Chipotle. Like Chipotle is just, I don't eat there. I mean, there's still people who can do their passion, like do your passion, do your thing. But I'm talking about people who have to work to keep society running. Can we just automate that stuff so those people who don't, well, unless they're doing it for a passion, which a lot of people are, and we salute those people who can work in their field as a passion or have a passion for what they do. Good on you. I'm not one of those people. My passion is eating, traveling, being cute, and dancing and being me. That's my passion. Can I just live on my passion? No. Learning Chinese is my passion. Can y'all pay me to learn Chinese? I'm asking the important questions here. So anyway, I think I've rambled enough about this topic, but like, yeah, I'm trying to remain fun employed. $1,000 to $2,000 a month is all I need. I've got degrees. I speak languages, and I'm smart and capable. I should be able to have $1,000, $2,000 a month. Where the stimmies at? Where the stimmies at? I need a monthly stimmy. If they gave us a monthly stimmy, y'all would never see me again. Who's gonna sponsor it? Is anyone out there gonna sponsor my lifestyle? Oh, the camera's shaking. Is anyone out there gonna sponsor my lifestyle? Because hi. Okay, I can put my Cash App in the description. Venmo, Zelle. Okay, I got WeChat wallet, Jiffubao. I got it all. Okay, I got them all. I got all of them. So anyone pay $1,000 a month? That ain't that much. If I get 1,000 of y'all to give me $1, boom. If I get 500 of y'all to give me $2, so right now I got like 90 something subscribers on my YouTube channel. I think like 94, 95. I don't do math well, but to get to 1,000, okay, let's just round up to 100. So y'all just gotta give me $10 a month. $10. What's $10 to you? But it's everything to me. Anyway, okay, so we will remember this video like in a few years or a few times from now, like in the future, and we'll look back and we'll be like, oh my god, remember she was talking about she just wanted $1,000 a month, now she's a billionaire. let's just whoo, universe. Okay, I'm speaking it into existence around, this is a money tree right here. Okay, the money tree. I keep the number 8 in my wallet, and I've kept it there for the last 2 years. Where is the money? Where the money reside? Anyway, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's random, me talking. Okay, love y'all. See you in the next video. Comment below. What you do for a living? Are you fun employed? Are you employed? COVID-19 was it good to you? Was it, oh my god, yeah, just comment something. We love y'all. Love y'all. Bye.